Okay, hey guys, I'm back. I'm going to be doing a little talking about how I prepare my own hair to put the wig on initially, and then what I do about once a week to maintain my hair under the wig, because I am transitioning. I'm trying to grow out a relaxer that I had actually put in because I had colored my hair and the bleached it blonde, and the blonde was was like loosening my curl too much. So then I cut it off, and then I dyed it black, and it was growing out, and it was awkward, so I relaxed it. So now here we are, and I think it'll be a year since I've had my last relaxer, and I think I've had about 6 or 7 inches of new growth, and I'm pretty happy about that. And I haven't had to like do any big chops or anything major ones, so that's good. Really quick before I go on, I'll put a note in the other video, but I just want to say too that this spray here, this got to be glued blasting free spray. I also use to seal the inside of my wig, so that the knots don't loosen and I don't have a whole lot of shedding, and I really don't. First of all, this wig is really good for not shedding too much anyway, but this like makes it so that I hardly lose any hair when I'm styling. And basically, if you know anything about sealing the knots, you just use this inside thing. But maybe I'll just show you guys, maybe I'll just show that in a video instead. So anyways, push this stuff to the side. I'm like doing all my videos today. So what I wanted to talk about was how to prepare for wearing a lace wig for an extended amount of time. Even if you're taking it off and washing your hair, if you're going to put it right back on, you want to make sure that your hair is like going to be able to handle it. Sorry. So the first thing that I do is I have been using an organic formaldehyde-free Brazilian keratin treatment that I bought online. I never heard of the brand before, but it is called Femicare Premier Brazilian Organic Keratin Plus. This is the keratin treatment is actually step 2. What comes in it, and it was only like $40 for everything, and I have already used this stuff like 3 times, and I still have so many uses left. I honestly cannot think of a better deal. This is a clarifying shampoo, and this is actually a really good clarifying shampoo because you could use this regularly and not experience that much drying out. Like, even though I know it is cleaning my hair, it does not like make it brittle or dry or having that squeak to it or anything like that. And that's really important because my hair strands are very fine but very curly, so the less stress I put on it, the better as far as that's concerned. And then after that, you can use a daily keratin conditioner. That's probably if you're washing your hair every day, or even if you're doing co-washes every day. But right now I'm not. I would probably in the summer use it. What the heck is this? But not right now. So what I'm doing is, I also at one point used the Everstraight by Organics Brazilian Keratin Therapy 30-day smoothing treatment. And I still have some. I think I'll use it again. I've got enough for another application, but it wasn't as nice. I think it was a little harsher on my hair, and it had worse fumes. And neither one of these have formaldehyde in them. I just think that the Femicare, believe it or not, even though I've never heard of it before, it does a much better job. Although the Femicare does separate after a while, so you have to like shake it up before you use it, or else you're only getting like the watery part of it and not the actual substance. So anyways, I do that at the beginning of like every season. So the beginning, so I do it in December, I do it in, well, let's just say I did it in December this time. So that made it so that it was a lot easier to put the cornrows in my hair, to, you know, braid them up and catch every little piece, so I wouldn't have like extra hair that didn't need to be out, like making it puffy underneath my wig and stuff. I am experiencing a lot of new growth, which I'm really happy about. So I know that everything's going as planned. Now, I do have like itchy, dry, flaky scalp often, and that comes from having psoriasis on my scalp. So like whenever I can't get access to my hair, I really need to make sure that I prepped my scalp. I need to make sure that I prepped it well beforehand. So usually once a week I'll wash my hair underneath I'll take the wig cap, the wig off, and I don't wear a wig cap because I was wearing a wig cap and it was trapping so much perspiration and the oils, and my scalp wasn't breathing, and it was driving me crazy. I was going nuts. I was acting like a crazy lady, sticking all sorts of stuff into my wig, trying to scratch, and I felt like screaming. So that was not a good thing. Okay? My dog is coughing. So anyways, what I've been doing now is I also wash with tea gel. And there's also some scalpicin shampoo you can wash with, but I don't really like it that much. I don't think it does a good job. Maybe it's just psychological because it doesn't tingle. The tea gel is a little better about that. And then I have a little concoction that I put on my scalp after. So I've washed and conditioned my hair, and I don't leave anything in my hair, so nothing's left on my scalp, and my scalp is totally clean and it can breathe. And then what I do is, this isn't a sulfurate bottle. There is sulfurate in here, and it's great because it says dandruff treatment for braids. But I also have put in there, because I'm halfway through it, so I have room to add stuff, Florida's Best All Natural Balm-Liniment APR. I got this at a fair in Massachusetts, and it's great because it's just like essential oil cream, and it's got eucalyptus and stuff. It says no bad smell, but everyone that's around me says it smells really strong. I think it smells good, but it could be because I know that it's also going to make my scalp feel good. And it's tingly, and it does work. It gets down into your scalp tissue, and it makes it so that you're not crying by the third day of not washing your hair and not getting to it and having a wig on. So put that in there. I also put what else do I put in there? I put a little bit of facial toner, because toner, helps to keep the scalp clean. Gets, any residues off your face when you're using it, so it also helps with the scalp. And what else do I put in it? I think that's it. So anyways, I spray that onto my scalp, over my braids, everything. It doesn't hurt my hair, so it doesn't matter. And then in this little bottle, I had scalp relief. Now it's all used up, and honestly, this stuff, when I use it, gets used up after 3 uses. There's really not a lot in it, and it's like super watery. But I kept the bottle, and I took medicated chest rub, because it's got menthol and eucalyptus, so it's like a soothing feeling. And sulfur-8 medicated original formula anti-dandruff hair and scalp conditioner. It's like a grease, but it's not going to be bad for your scalp. And Monistat. I use Walmart brand, but Monistat, because actually the psoriasis comes from your body, that your scalp having an allergic reaction to the candida coming out of your pores, which is the same as the yeast, like when you get a yeast infection. It sounds really gross, but it's just an allergic reaction to, it's like an autoimmune thing. So, you know, I put all of that, I heat it up in the microwave a little bit, and then I take a funnel and then I pour it, because the cap comes off, I pour it in here, and then I do warm this up like for 10 seconds in the microwave when I have to use it. And for one, it feels so good because it's warm on your scalp, and you can get, you don't have this on, you just have your cornrows, but you can get in all of the cornrow spaces and really get down straight to the scalp and just like put your fingers in there and massage, and you're good for a week, maybe more. I do it every week just because I don't want to be midweek in the second week of not doing it and be itching, so I do it every week. And actually these things also help keep my hair a little soft too, so that's a good it's good all around. So like I said before, when I wash my hair I use a stocking cap to keep the braids intact, because I only want to get my hair braided once a month, because I can't cornrow myself. And that's pretty much all I have to do with my regular hair. So the next video is going to be about styling. Styling tools and styling products, and some of the styling tools you can use just for actual maintenance, like even if you're not putting a new style into it. So that is all. Thank you very much. Bye. Really quick, I remember what it was that I forgot that I put into this for my scalp spray. Hydrocortisone spray, and yes, it is from the pet section, but it's the same. It's hydrocortisone spray. Like in the human section, you have it in like as a cream or a little bit of spray, but this is a big old bottle, and it kind of does. It has a weird smell to it, and it feels like warm when you put it on your scalp. So I don't enjoy using it by itself, but when you put it with everything else, it's pretty good, and it's like instant. Like if you did have any itching still on your scalp, at least temporarily, it's gonna be gone. So that's another good thing. All right, bye.